Alright guys, this is our first episode, so it might be a little rough.
That's okay.
There's no editing.
Nope.
This is all off the dome.
Like Lil Wayne.
Yes. Alright, so we're getting into it. The first topic is Preview Thursdays.
Super Bowl matchup. Even though none of these players or these teams are my team.
Right.
So
I'm a Steelers fan, you know.
I'm
Gotta
an Eagles fan. Please pray that 19.4% of us getting into the playoffs is wrong. That's okay.
That's
true.
Okay. But anyways, our first topic, of course, the Panthers versus the Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we were just discussing, like, we hope that Cam comes for he wants revenge. Like
she hopes he comes for
he's
revenge.
Gonna come for revenge.
I think the Broncos might hold it down and prove exactly why
they're
won
not.
the Super Bowl.
They're not. What, Emmanuel Sanders were hurt last time I checked? Maybe.
Oh,
So that's not gonna happen. But anyways, all right. She can hope. Pray to God. I don't care. Cam got this.
Even though the Broncos kind of went through it during the off season,
Don't even have a good quarterback.
that doesn't change the issue.
It does. Go ahead.
All that matters is the Broncos defense will always hold it down.
What about the offense? Like, how can it doesn't matter how good the defense is, the offense ain't scoring you
The
nothing.
offense makes up for the defense. Okay.
So so what they gonna do? Get down there trying to
The
get a field goal?
offense for the Broncos are going to try their hardest. At least we won't have to worry about them going for the ball and not pretending to go for the ball like Cam did.
It don't matter.
Fired.
It don't matter.
Thank
Cam
you.
is like, this is my game. We're gonna go. We're gonna destroy it. We're gonna get the W.
But last year I won this game too, and he.
No, they lied. They lied.
So she's Panthers. I'm giving the Broncos the hope to still pull it through.
Because the Broncos. Oh. Okay.
Okay,
Anyways,
calm down.
our next topic is college football,
Woo!
which is her area.
Hey!
And we'll be talking about the rankings.
So, you guys, the lovely AP polls came out. Well, most of the polls came out today, and we have the top 10. So, the top 10 were Alabama. I give it to Saban, you know. They had a good game. It was very good. Clemson. I mean, I'm not a big Clemson fan, but I mean, they were pretty decent last year, so I'm expected for them to continue to build on what they've had and can continue to work on it. Number 3 is Florida State. As Jameson said, they is dogs, they ain't puppies. But they were kind of skeptical in that first half. But I think my older sister, who went to where'd she go? University of Central Florida and University of Florida, she got a little excited that they were losing, but I think she jinxed it for herself, and they came back. And I mean, thanks to Jameson and thanks to them getting their stuff together, they came through.
Go ahead and say the Ohio State.
The Ohio State University, my squad, don't add, just recognize. Urban Meyer, get on our level. We the squad. Bowling Green ain't have no chance. JT Barrett, that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Michigan. Yeah. Just Michigan. I mean, Jim Harbaugh, not my favorite, but you know, they're good. They're a pretty decent team, but that's why Ohio State is above them. We have U of H, University of Houston. They are going to be a team to look out for. They will be in the talk, so we're going with them. We have Stanford. Don't know really much about Stanford, but that's okay. They made it to the top 10, so they must be a factor. We have 8 with Washington. Still got to watch them, but they seem like a pretty decent team. We have UGA, University of Georgia. They will have some things to prove. I have family. I am from Georgia, so I can represent them. Dirty South, we know where it's at. And then ended it off with Wisconsin. We'll see what Wisconsin can do, but that is the top 10 for college football.
Yes, Cole. Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Mm.
Thank you.
All right, our next topic is about Big Ben. And his comments about being the best quarterback, which he said he is not. He blatantly said that, you know, Tom Brady is better than him, which I respect that a lot because, you know, if you were to ask me if I was a quarterback and who's the best, I would say me. Like, are you tripping? But, you know, he decided to say is Brady. And my favorite quote out of all of it, he said he's a big fan of being the hunter and not being the hunted. So I'm just like, go Ben. Right. You're chasing after people. They ain't chasing after you. You're going to get that top spot then. Yes. Anyways, go Big Ben. Love you. Steelers fan all day. Woo-hoo.
I like the comments too. You know, I kind of felt like it would be if Steph Curry said, I'm not the best player. LeBron is.
Were those shots fired?
Bang, 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 bang.
Luckily, I have my vest on. But anyways, you trying to throw shots about my stuff, but it's okay. Because I still don't like LeBron, never will, never have. So is it in that. Steph is that dude. So anyway.
We gotta bring it back. But no, I mean, I appreciated the comments from Dan. I mean, Brady has been in this game for how long? And he has kind of proven himself as a big top quarterback. And so, I mean, it's kind of not surprising, but it's kind of like what Mo said. You know, if someone would ask you that if you're the best, you would kind of say it was yourself. But if you can kind of see what someone else has accomplished throughout their NFL career and acknowledge that and not just try to always be number one, people can appreciate your honesty.
Yep. That's why Ben is that dude. Mm-hmm.
Sort of, but
he is that dude.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
She's trying to play. She really trying to play today.
I'm not trying to play. Anyway.
But it's her Eagles doing nothing. But anyways.
Don't come at us, okay? We're going through a rough week.
Who fought us that?
Not mine. I'm not in the office. Anyway.
You better send some emails.
No.
Next, we're going to talk about, of course, Colin Kaepernick, because he's such a big topic right now.
Yes.
Because of his stances against certain situations going on in the United States of America.
The U.S. of A.
Yes. And
how do I feel about it? All right, first off, can we just acknowledge that his jersey sales are number one? Because to all them people who were out there burning his jersey, you look stupid.
Mm-hmm. He's still making the coins.
Exactly. But he's giving the coins back. That's the most important part.
Yes,
I mean, ever since the Colin Kaepernick situation has been going on, I appreciate what he's standing for. Most people try to take away from exactly what he's protesting against and are kind of taking the flag and, you know, making it their own interpretation. We all have the right to our opinions, but you kind of have to listen to a situation to really understand like what's going on. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. I'm for it. I mean, would I personally sit in the stands for the national anthem? I don't know, because I haven't been to a game at our campus recently. But I appreciate his effort. Colin, if you're watching this.
Well, in my opinion, I don't really see what the big deal is. You're an individual. You have your own rights. You can stand, you can sit, you can do jumping jacks, you can do whatever you want. And my whole thing is like when I think about the flag, I think about the military. And if I want to stand, I'm going to stand. If I want to sit, I'm going to sit. And if you feel like you have a right to tell me what I can and can't do, it's a problem.
Yeah.
So simple as that. We're in the United States. We have rights. Simple as that. And the fact that the U.S. hockey coach decided to say that for his players, if you don't stand, you don't play, how can you tell them they can't play? Like, do you want to lose games because of it? What if your top player decides, oh, I want to sit? Well, are you gonna pitch him and be like, okay, you gonna sit during this game? No, you're gonna let him play. So I feel like as a team, people have to decide like what's best, and as simple as that.
Yeah, and it just kind of goes back into like what everyone has been trying to interpret the flag as. Like my dad was in the Navy, so you know my dad respects the flag, and people are thinking that Colin's disrespecting like the men and women who fight for our freedom. And it's like, no, that's not that. Exactly why at their last preseason game he decided to kneel this time, because he didn't want to take away from them, especially since it was the military appreciation night. So he knows, and I'm sure, like he said anyway, he has family and friends who have served in the Army. So it would have been different if he was actually burning the flag, and he's not. He's just exercising his rights to not participate in the national anthem, and there's nothing wrong with that. Some people do things that we may not like, but that's their right to do so.
And also going off that, like you have players who are playing soccer who decide they want to kneel, they want to sit in national anthem. You don't hear anybody making a big deal out of that.
Yeah.
But it's because it's football season and Colin is like one of the top quarterbacks, they want to make a big deal. Why? Like, why?
Well, it's just because too, since he's been fighting for the QB position, and he didn't unfortunately not earn the starting position. It was kind of going off into the play of, especially with cuts going on, like would his actions affect everything, and would he lose everything that he's worked so hard for just because of one action? But as you can see, when you're true to yourself and other people can see that, you always come out on top.
Of course.
So yeah, so go Colin.
We love you. We support you.
We woke.
And our last topic will be picks for this weekend. And Monday, of course, there's 2 games on Monday.
Can't forget Monday.
No, my boys are playing. Of course, we can't forget. But anyways,
yeah.
Here, well, we have our little picks together, so we're gonna tell you guys what it is. We already talked about the Panthers and Broncos.
Yep.
I'm going for the Panthers.
I'm going with the Broncos.
Nobody cares, but anyway. We also have the Bears and the Texans. And
Who you going with?
the Texans.
Okay, me too.
Because JJ's back. Like,
I know. I
he's playing.
I just wanted to hear him say his name.
And then we have the Packers and the Jaguars. And of course, I'm going for the Packers because of that luscious hair of Clay's. But, you know.
I just want to be petty and say I'm going to go with the Jaguars.
Like.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You know Green Bay's going to come out on top on that game.
And next we have the Browns and the Eagles. I went for the Eagles.
I'm going with the Eagles, but I believe in my squad. But I'm going to just say I hope we can hold it together because I really do. The Cleveland, they always get some type of hope, and I just hope that our team is not the one
RG3 is just, he's done. Goodbye.
Yeah,
done.
Eagles all day. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Alright, and next we have the Bills and the Ravens. Even though I hate the Ravens, I'm going with them. I hate them so much, it hurts my soul to say that I'm going with them.
I'm going to go with the Bills. I'm going with the Bills. Sean McCoy, stand up.
Then we have the Bucks and the Falcons. And gotta
Falcons.
go with the Birds.
Gotta go with the Bird and South. Gotta go with good old ATL. So I believe Falcons are going to come out. I went to their training camp over the summer. They were looking hopeful. Matty Ice. But they will come through. He will pull it together. But yeah, so I'm going with the Falcons, but she said she's going to, so we're good.
Yeah. Next we have the Vikings and Titans.
Dun, dun,
Really,
dun.
I have no clue because Teddy Bridgewater decided he wanted to get hurt. Well, he didn't decide. I don't know how he got hurt at practice with no contact hit, but
Anything can happen.
maybe he tripped over a shoe. Like I don't know. But I don't
No,
know because the Vikings still said like they have the same chance of going to the playoffs, which I think is slim to none. But
I'm going with the Vikings. I mean, they did acquire good old Sam from a team called the Eagles. But I think that they've worked hard during their training and everything. And if they're trying to get back to the playoffs, I hope that they won't let Teddy being injured kind of be like the downfall of them because they still have hope. Like, you can lose one, but he'll be there on the sideline cheering them on and, giving his pointers. So I'm gonna pick with the Vikings taking their first.
I mean, I might go with the Vikings as well because nobody really care about Tennessee. But anyways.
No, Marcus Mariota's on my fantasy league.
I'm sorry.
He's on the bench though, but continue.
That's what it matters. Next we have the Bengals and the Jets. Once again, it hurts my heart to say this. I'm going with the Bengals.
Oh, I really don't know who I want to win or who I think might win, but I'll go with the Bengals. Cincinnati has some potential.
They're a really good team.
Yeah.
They just play dirty and like to talk ish after the games or in the games. That's why. Yeah. My poor Antonio Brown last season. Like, then they gonna say he faked it. Like, bye. But anyways, the next team we have are the Raiders versus the Saints. I just picked the Raiders just because.
I'm picking the Saints because homeboy Breeze just signed his little short-term extension for 44 point how many million, but it doesn't matter because it starts off with a 44 point. So I think he has to come out there and prove why he earned that. Breeze is a good quarterback, but I think the Saints are going to take that. Raiders, they might be a team to just watch, but the Saints, they're going to take that win.
All right, and next we have Chargers versus the Chiefs. I'm definitely going with the Chiefs because they had an amazing season last season, and I feel like they're going to try to continue it this season. So they're one of the teams to watch out for.
I'm going with the Chiefs because they are my defense for my fantasy team. In 2 words, Andy Reid. Love him.
That is true.
Love him.
That's true.
Yeah, so I'm going with the Chiefs. She going with the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Next matchup.
Dolphins and Seahawks. Of course we're going to Seahawks because, it's Russ. Like, he just got married.
No, change the fact. This is his game.
He just got married.
Oh, okay. So he has other influences that are going to help his game. All right, Sierra.
Yes,
All
Sierra,
right.
you better keep it together. Russ is just like, this is his year. Like, he was slacking last season, but he got a whole new perspective.
I bet he do. I bet his whole world was open for him after he said I do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Seahawks. They were pretty decent over preseason, but as this one always says, it's preseason. The
Don't
season's
count.
yeah, exactly.
Mm-mm.
But I mean, they showed good things, and like she kind of said, Wilson's gonna go out there and kind of take his team back to the playoffs, and maybe they might end up back in the Super Bowl. Don't know how the season's gonna play out, but
I don't know.
I'll go with the Seahawks.
All right, next we have the Lions and the Colts. I'm just going with the Colts because Luck is back, he's feeling good, and he's just going to do what he do and throw the ball.
I'm going with the Colts because the Lions are pitiful.
Yeah, they are. That too.
Like, sorry, not sorry. Like, it's a good, a decent team, but y'all ain't about to beat the Colts. Luck said y'all thought.
The next matchup we have is the Giants versus the Cowboys. I'm going for Giants because I would never see them going for the Cowboys. Those words would never come out my mouth. Maybe, no, never. Maybe when they play the Redskins, depending on how the season is, but hardly ever. So Giants it is.
I'm conflicted because,
Ezekiel.
exactly. My man is up there. Of course, he's an OHIO alumni from the squad. It's kind of, I think that's going to be a good matchup. But I think I'm going to give it to the Giants. I think the Cowboys, even though the preseason and then Romo being out, you kind of saw how that was going to be. But I think the Giants might kind of pull through because we forgot who's on the Giants. Odell Beckham. So we got logically here.
Just keep your
But
temper now.
I'm gonna still be cheering for Ezekiel, and then Prescott too. Like, love Prescott. Watch out for him. I think he might have a really good season.
Say bye, Robo.
He's still on the active roster.
For how long?
Jones got a plan.
I bet. The Patriots versus Arizona. I went the Patriots because I just feel like because of course Larry Fitzgerald is still questionable for that game, so more likely he won't play, and he carries the team most of the time. So
I'm going with Arizona.
of course you are. Okay, and the next game, the Steelers versus the Redskins.
The Deadskins. So we already know who we're both going for.
Steelers. Sorry.
Well, not that much excitement, but the Steelers. Who knows
I know.
what Norman will do?
I know, because Big Ben and Antonio, that's a combo. It don't matter if Le'Veon Bell is suspended for a couple games. We have D'Angelo Williams here running up the middle and run people over.
Oh,
Anyways.
run them over.
Yes, D'Angelo,
Yeah.
with your peak dreads.
I'm going to go with the Steelers. I think the Redskins, if they do pull a miracle and win, we'll be back Wednesday to hear how this one feels about it.
Oh, and y'all will know, because I will tell you how I feel. Big Ben better do what he do.
Right. And last but not least, Rams versus the 49ers.
49ers, boom, pal.
Just like that. Boom, pow, 49ers. And it's not because we just supporting Colin.
No. The Rams,
they're not that big of a They're more like a they still have some things to prove because with Goff's not even starting, and he was the first round pick.
They're messing
Where did
up
they do
already.
that at? Where did they do that at? But I think the 49ers, especially since Colin's not starting, they're gonna have to come out with a bang and let people know that they'll be a force to be reckoned with, but only to an extent though. But yeah.
Yay.
So yeah, but thank you guys for watching, tuning in. We will try to upload on Wednesdays
of every week.
Yeah, we are seniors in college, so our schedules may change. But we'll keep y'all posted.
Yeah.
Y'all won't know where we go to school at, but that is okay. As long as you know these faces right here.
No. Cole.
Yeah,
Woo.
but this is Cole.
This is smell.
And we're signing out. So hope you guys enjoy the video and have a great rest of the week.
And subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe, like the video. If you
Share it.
Yeah, if you give us a thumbs down, that is okay. Because
Keep
enter your
talking.
password. So yeah, if you give us a thumbs down, that's okay because haters are our motivators.
Whoop whoop.
So yeah, sorry about that. We had a moment.
Yeah, the screen went black. Sorry guys.